Reciprocal verbs. Um, when you use reciprocal verbs, they indicate that the action is reciprocated by two or more people. In English, you normally use each other phrases, each other, or one another. In Spanish, instead of using any type of phrases, we simply use pronouns, like the reflexive pronouns. We use in most of the Spanish speaking countries two pronouns, se and nos. So the nos is going to be for we love each other, and se for they, you all love each other. In Spain, since they use the vosotros form, they will also use the pronouns os with vosotros. Here we have a couple of examples. Roberto y yo nos queremos. We love each other. And the rule of where you place the pronouns is exactly the same that you learned for reflexive pronouns, direct object pronouns, indirect object pronouns. When you have one conjugated verb, place the pronoun in front of it. Another example, Marta y Rebeca se odian. Marta and Rebecca hate each other. Pronoun goes in front of the conjugated verb. And one example using os, using vosotros, it's only used in Spain. Vosotros os queréis. You guys love each other. Bien, so let's remember where to place pronouns. If you have one conjugated verb, the pronoun goes in front of it. If you have two verbs in the sentence, then here is where you locate the pronouns. Same rule that you learned before. You're gonna include the pronoun in front of the conjugated verb. So here we have two verbs. Estamos ayudando. You have two options, two choices. The pronoun goes in front of the conjugated verb, and you have a sentence like mi hermano y yo nos estamos ayudando. My brother and I are helping each other. And you can also attach the pronoun to the second verb from the set. Attach it to the second. And the second verb is can be an infinitive or the gerund, the ing form in English, like helping, writing, the ing. So here we have a couple of examples. Mi hermano y yo queremos ayudarnos. The pronoun is attached to the infinitive in this set of verbs. Queremos ayudar. Queremos ayudar plus the pronoun nos. Mi hermano y yo queremos ayudarnos. My brother and I want to help each other. With an ing, with a gerund, mi hermano y yo estamos ayudándonos. So attach the pronoun to the gerund, the ing. My brother and I are helping each other. Bien. Here, um, one more thing. When in English you want to say with each other, it's not a reciprocal. You are not going to use the pronouns that I just mentioned. Instead, there are a couple of ways of saying with each other. The most common is to use the word juntos. With each other equals juntos in Spanish. So, for example, Elena y Carlos bailan juntos. That means Elena y Carlos dance with each other. Okay? And here you have a list of reciprocal verbs, very common reciprocal verbs. Abrazar, ayudar, amar, besar. comprender, conocer, entender, escuchar, hablar, llamar, odiar, querer, saludar, and it's because with them those verbs you will use each other in some sentences to hug each other, help each other, love each other, kiss each other, understand each other, etc. Okay. Ver, mirar as well. And of course, since in English you use each other or one another to listen to one another, to call each other, to greet one another. So all of those are reciprocal verbs. And as a summary, in Spanish you're going to use the pronouns. What pronouns do you remember? Muy bien, se, nos, and in Spain they will also use os because they use the vosotros form. And here we have some examples. What verb could you use? Abrazar. And with the phrase in English, each other, in Spanish, the pronoun. Okay? Mi novio y yo nos abrazamos. One conjugated verb, pronoun in front of it. Mi novio y yo nos abrazamos. Otra foto. Aquí la foto es besar. Besar. And it's one another, each other. So we use pronouns in Spanish. El hombre y la mujer se besan. One conjugated verb, the pronoun goes in front of it. Another picture, otra foto, el verbo es chocar, chocar, chocarse. So, eh, los carros se chocan. Otro ejemplo, you could use various verbs. Let's use querer, which is love. Los hermanos, so siblings love each other. Los hermanos se quieren, pronoun in front of the conjugated verb. Aquí tenemos otro ejemplo, pelear, pelear. Am, Luis y yo nos peleamos. Uno más. El verbo, what verb could you use? Saludar, muy bien, saludar, greet each other. So, el hombre y la mujer se saludan. Eh, Aquí, help, muy bien. Do you remember how to say help en español? Ayudar, ok. Tenemos nosotros nos ayudamos, we help each other. El verbo llamar, llamar también. Las amigas o el verbo hablar. Las amigas se hablan, they talk to each other. Las amigas se hablan por teléfono. Y aquí, let's use entender. The classmates, roommates understand each other o do not understand each other. Los compañeros no se entienden, no se entienden. Aquí, el perro, mi perro y yo. We look at each other, we see each other. El perro, mi perro y yo nos vemos, mi perro y yo nos miramos. So now it's your turn. Write a few phrases using the verbs from the list. Gracias y hasta luego, chicos.